Right, so this is our Burstner 640 Citycar. Steve's done the outside and I'm just going to show you around the inside. So this is the cab. We've got the two captain seats which are really comfortable. They can go up and down so that you can easily touch the floor. We've got the head system here with the Xenic nav station, which has got the radio and the media system all goes through that. There's a helpful, we've only just discovered, little clipboard up here to put all your notes on for when you're travelling, which pops up. We've got the blinds here, which are really good.
Built in on the front windows and on the sides.
Glove compartment here for all the documents. There's a document wallet in there, another glove compartment, and on the dashboard there's a really handy little box that stays cool. So if you've got your aircon, the aircon runs through that box and keeps your sandwiches, your sweets, any snacks nice and cool for you. Only one cup holder, which is not a problem because Steve doesn't like taking hot drinks in the van anyway, so we've got one cup holder there. You've got 12-volt cigarette lighter there, and you've got a USB charger here. Oh, it's automatic, semi-automatic, so you've got the gear shift here, or you can put it onto automatic, so you can, it's sort of like you can switch between the two. If you rather drive manual, then that's fine.
A couple of things on the motoring side of the vehicle. Double mirrors, which is really cool, so they're both adjustable, really useful when you're driving in Europe. And the other thing that was really useful for driving in Europe is the engine. So 2.3 multi-jet. I think there's a newer and bigger one, but we were getting about 30 miles to the gallon all the way up the mountains in Chamonix and stuff, and it really is quite good. Lots of traction, lots of weight on the front wheels, so it's a nice vehicle to drive just generally.
So you've got a nice living area here. You've got a table with another table that unfolds under here. I never quite know how to do it. Oh yeah, that's it. So the person sitting here has their own little table, which is rather natty, I think. And it just folds away. They're also in here, you can fit a cushion. So I believe the table drops down and there's a small bed can be made here, or if you want to, there's another cushion and platform to make a fuller single bed along here. So I'll take you over and show you more living area and the galley area. So this is the other part of the living area. We've got loads of space. That's what I like about it. This is all the bits and pieces, all the plasters, all the medication, bite sting, mozzie spray, everything in there. We've got a little library. So this is all our travel books that we take with us, and a few other binoculars and other bits and pieces. And this is the Avtex TV, which has got a remote control. It also can come off of its mounting there and go to the bedroom area. So if you want to watch a movie in bed and it's cold and you want to snuggle up, then just move your TV to the bedroom area. Nice settee there. It's a bit of a squeeze for two people, but it can be done. We've had 4 people living around that table for, you know, a couple of times. So now I'm going to just walk you through the galley area. It's got a Dometic 2-burner, 2 rings. So very basic, but we don't come on holiday to cook loads, so that suits us down to the ground. We have the sink, so hot and cold running water, which we're not used to. With our other van we just had cold water, so that is a real treat. We've got lots of room up here for your cups and your coffee and tea and glasses and hot chocolate, all sorts. So there's plenty of room in there for your tea making facilities. And this is what I love about this van. There is just like an exorbitant amount of space in the cupboards. So we've got all the plates and bits and pieces in here. You can see the size of really nice deep drawers. That's all the tins and spices, so most of the food goes in there. And again, nice big drawer for all your pots and pans. It's just amazing the space that's in this van. We've got cutlery. This is mainly kettles, so all the different types of kettles you need, whether we're on hookup or gas, or we've even got a little 12-volt kettle, which is ideal. So that's basically a kettle drawer. And then in here, this is sort of all cleaning products. So yeah, just absolutely everything. We've got another cupboard here, which stays really cool as well. I don't know why it stays so cool. Really good for all of your dried sort of bread, tins, just everything, just like loads of space in there. And again, another brilliant feature about this van is that it's got a really spacious fridge. So you've got the 2 drawers down here for all your salad stuffs, shelves, our favourite pickles from the Isle of Wight, the garlic farm, wine, and of course you couldn't have a gin and tonic without lots of ice. So that's our ice compartment. Need some ice creams in there this weather. Very hot outside. And this is the control panel. So this is like the nerve centre of the bus, as we call it. We've got our 12-volt switch here, which Steve, what does this do?
It says you're on 12-volt, switches the 12-volt system on.
So that's it. We've got the battery levels here. So we've got the engine battery, or the vehicle engine battery. We've got the leisure batteries, and water here. This will tell you the level of the water, and that's fresh water.
You've got that 100-litre water tank, goes in through here.
And this will tell you how much is in the grey water system. So I think that is pretty much, have I missed anything, Steve?
The mains, if you're on hookup, that little orange light above that plug goes on.
Oh, okay, this one here.
Yes.
This is our Truma water heater, and also where we control the heating for the van. You've got a little, it's very easy to use. You just press it in and we can tell that this is the water heater. And you just switch, this is the fan heater for the heating, and then you just switch through it, click on it, and once we click on that we can do a timer if we want to, which is all good. If I want to heat the water, I go on to here, put it on hot or eco. There's different settings you can put it on. So once I've done that, the water heater is on and getting ready for showers and washing up. So that's the Truma system.
A 2-lay awning, which is pretty useful today.
If we were on a boat, we'd call it the heads, but we're not, so we'll call it a shower room and toilet. So we've got a moving, swivelling toilet there, which is quite handy.
Cassette loo, which you've seen, the one with the wheels on.
The bottom tray comes out for if you want to shower. I'll just lift that up and show you. Nice. The shower curtain goes across to keep everything dry here. Even keeps your toilet roll dry if you're extra careful. And then, Look at that cupboard. That's a bougie cupboard full of Tropic. So yeah, I'm a Tropic ambassador, as you can see. I love Tropic. But yeah, that's nice cupboard, plenty of space for whatever brand of products you'd like. But I like Tropic. In there also very handy is a socket if you're on mains hookup. So if you want to shave in there or put your straighteners or your hairdryer on, if you're on hookup, very handy that is. That's the flush system there. So that gives you water. Once you put the water on, it also activates the fan. So if there are any lingering odours, you can put the fan on and get rid of those. We've got, oh, this is brilliant. This, I mean, simple things really, but this is a lovely towel dryer. So if you've had a shower in the morning, you're going straight on the road, you can put your wet towel or your wet, even, you know, if you've been out surfing and you want to put your wetsuit over there, just keeps it out the way in a waterproof area. So that's great, and just folds up out the way. Got hooks up here for, we've got a couple of dressing gowns we put up there, or towels or whatever. And that's the shower head. We're doing a little test on shower heads, so we will pull these out so you can shower yourself off.
It's also long enough to go out the window if you want to shower something off outside.
Good point. So again, if you've been surfing, you're a bit sandy, you can just give yourself a quick swish off before you come in your nice clean van. This is the basin. So that just folds down, the tap folds over the top, and there's your wash basin, but it folds nicely out of the way, so it doesn't take up any space at all. So yeah, it's great. I mean, for us, it's brilliant. We've loved our Volkswagen Type 5, but we want to do a bit more travelling, so for us, having the heads on board is just brilliant. We don't have to worry about, we can go off grid, we can go somewhere really rural, and we don't have to worry about having somewhere with showers and toilets, so because we've got it all with us.
External barbecue point, which is quite high up really. If we use a little Cadac, so it has to be quite close. It's Burstner Citycar 640, so it's the extra 40 centimetres, which makes the difference, and it means that the bed, you sleep this way round.
And this is the bedroom area, and this is the pièce de résistance of this bus. It's just amazing. It's you could sleep quite easily if you're not too tall. You could sleep very easily this way, but for us, this orientation is best for us. We like our feet at this end. So what else we got in here? We have plenty of storage. So we've got little cupboards in there. So we've got towels, tea towels, 12-volt hairdryer for off-grid. We've got hairdryer with a plug if you're not off-grid. All sorts of stuff in there. Another cupboard, same size there, for clothing. Two cupboards. Oh, we haven't really even used this one because we've got plenty of space at the moment. We're only away for a weekend. But two cupboards that size there. And another two cupboards which are exactly the same as these here.
Before, and then these bedroom windows, which are really good because they go one either side, so you get a breeze going through.
The windows are push-out windows, so you get lots of airflow here. We have the blind there, which shut out lots of light. It really is quite dark in here. We've got the hatch here, which pops open, and it's got a blind across. And again, this side, same thing. If you pull it down, you've got a fly screen, which is nice. If you're asleep, you can still have the airflow without worrying about critters coming in. And again, the blind. We've got a hot airflow system vent here for when it's really cold. we have these things which are really great. These are little Dometic lights that you buy separately, so you can buy as many as you want, and they just pop in like that, and they're directional. You can point them whichever way, and again this little thing is the same, it's Dometic and it fits on the rail. I don't really want to pull it on and off, but it's a phone charger. Well, it's a USB socket, so you can put whatever you want to charge in there right next to your bed, and you can move it along the rail wherever it needs to be. You can always take them from the front and put them in the back, or vice versa. Carbon monoxide unit there, which is a must if you're away camping, just in case there's any nasty fumes in the bus that we don't know about. That will let us know. And there's this is where you put the TV, so you can move the TV from the front cab to your bedroom area if you want to snuggle up in the winter and watch a film, or if it's raining, what have you. I will just tell you also about the storage. I know we've mentioned storage, but this particular vehicle is abundant of storage. We've got a massive cupboard there with a rail at the top, which is a wardrobe. Get loads of stuff in there. We've got another one down here which we use for shoes. You could use it for whatever you want, but I think it goes back a long way as well, right to the side of the bus, so there's plenty of space in there for your shoes. We've got another cupboard here which has got the toaster and a mallet, random I know, but a mallet and a dog brush. And under here there is another locker which has got loads of space, and that's got random wires and knickknacks and bits and pieces that you don't know what else to do with. Lights, we've got lights in the kitchen area and the galley area, just downlighters. We've got lights around the floor area, and then lights in the ceiling. It is really a lovely bus. Finally, when you've got the door open and you're somewhere where there's really nasty mozzies, we've got a fly screen here that pulls right the way across the rolling door. Fly screen.
Step. And the other thing you'll notice is we're on the driver's side of the vehicle, and this is how you get in. So it's actually a European configuration for the habitation. Kind of is. On ours we put these protectors on, the expensive ones, not the cheap ones, around the mirrors, which has been absolutely fantastic because you do smash your ears a little bit. Coming around this side, we seem to get rid of the badge and use the Burstner badge on them.
And we've got the non-standard alloy wheels, so they changed those over for us to alloys.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. Which is gas low, which is filled from the outside, fill it up at the garage. And here is your gas low filler point, which is your LPG filler point there. And coming all the way around the back, you've got your towel rail, which is also useful for carrying bicycles. And that's pretty much it really. There's no tow bar on this one. I don't fancy towing on it anyway. Right, there's a good opportunity to walk through the underside of the Burstner bed while we've got the paddle boards out. You can see from the way the bed's made up, it's a super king size bed, and the bit in between just flips up, but we keep the bed always made up. Then there's two cupboards that if you set it right you can access through from the other side. Give us a wave from your cave.
And that concludes the Burstner 640 Citycar. So that's it. And here is our Ermintrude, who comes everywhere because the bus is called Ermintrude. I've told you that story before. And that's it. This is our bus.